What's up guys, it's XXRAY88XX and today I am actually showing you guys my actual DNA result from Ancestry. And plus I am very sorry that I have not shown you guys my actual DNA result from Ancestry when I had made a video about taking an actual Ancestry DNA exam. But now I'm actually making a video to show you guys my actual DNA result from Ancestry. Plus, I know you guys can actually see my actual DNA result in the corner. So let me get rid of this message right here and then let me break it down to you guys. Alright. So I am 30% Indigenous American Mexico. So the 30% Indigenous American Mexico, this is actually from my dad's side of the family. My dad's side of the family is Mexican, and plus my dad is also Mexican too. And plus I know you guys are gonna be asking like, what with these orange dots? Like, what do they actually mean? So these orange dots right here, they're telling you like what region are you most likely from. Like if, let's say you have taken a DNA exam from Ancestry and you're Italian. So with the Italian part that you already take, they'll tell you like what part of like what region in Italy are you most likely from. So that's what the orange dot actually means. It just shows you like what region are you actually from. But the dot will be in different color. Like sometimes the dot will be green, there will be blue, there will be red, there will be purple. But for me, I am orange. Like I'm actually orange, but I know for some other people they'll just be blue, green, or purple or whatever. So down here, I am 18% Southern Italy. So the Southern Italy part, it's actually from my mom's side of the family. My mom's side of the family are Italian. And down here, between the Southern between the Southern Italy part, I am 12% England and Northwestern Europe. So the 12% England and Northwestern Europe, this is actually from my great grandmother. My great grandmother's name is Pearl Shepherd. Pearl Shepherd's father is British, but her mom is actually not British. But I'll explain to you guys once I get down there. And down between the England and Northwestern Europe part, I am 8% Northern Italy. So the 8% Northern Italy is actually from my mom's side of the family again. And down between the Northern Italy part, I am actually 7% Finland. So the 7% Finland is actually from my great grandma. My great grandma's name is Joan. So when my great grandma was growing up, she thought that she was going to be Swedish because she always thinks that this guy that goes by the name of Walter Hedstrom is actually her biological father who came from Sweden, but it turns out that Walter Hedstrom is not my great grandma Joan's biological father. So my great grandma Joan's biological father is Emil Stippler. Emil Stippler is Finnish, but Emil Stippler is not actually Swedish. So down here between the 10% Finland part, I am 5% French. So when I saw the 5% French, I have no idea like who is actually French, but I tried to do a little investigation like to find out who is actually French on my family, but it turns out that I had not find any evidence at all. So I would have to talk to one of my family members from my dad's side of the family if they know who is French. And down between the 5% French part, I am 5% Spanish. So the 5% Spanish, this is actually from my dad's side of the family. So my dad's side of the family are also Spanish because when the Spanish arrived into Mexico, they just started colonizing it. They just started like controlling the population. So yeah, so I have tried to find out. Like I really want to find out to see who is Spanish from my that side of the family. But I will have to wait and hear back from my dad's side of the family if they know who is Spanish. And then between the 5% Spanish part, I am 4% Irish. So I already know who is Irish in my family. My great grandpa my great grandpa is actually Irish. So my great grandpa is Jones. It's my great grandma Jones husband, and my great grandpa's name is Paul Francis McNabb, and Paul Francis McNabb is Irish. And then between the 4% Irish part, I am 3% Greek, and Albanian. So when I saw the Greek and Albanian, I was like really confused on like who was that, but I would have to investigate that to find out who was Greek and Albanian, like on my side of the family. So that's what I would have to do. I have to investigate that. And then between the Greek and Albanian side, I am 3% back. So I already know who is back on the side of my family. So the back part is actually from my it's actually from Paul Francis McNabb. So Paul Francis McNabb is back. So the back part actually come from his mom, which is Pearl Shepherd. Pearl Shepherd is actually my great grandmother, and Pearl Shepherd is actually Paul Francis McNabb. Well, Pearl Shepherd's son is Paul Francis McNabb. And then between the back part, I am 2% Indigenous America Yucatan Peninsula. So the 2% Yucatan Peninsula, this is actually from my dad's side of the family. And then between the 2% Indigenous America Yucatan Peninsula, I am 2% Welsh. So the 2% Welsh is actually from Jones, not Jones, but it's actually from Pearl Shepherd's father's side of the family. So Pearl Shepherd's father is actually Welsh. And down here it says 1% Sweden. So the 1% Sweden is actually not from Walter Hedstrom, but I have tried to do I have been doing a little investigation to find out who Sweden is from my mom's side of the family, but it turned out that I could not find anybody who's Swedish. And again, the Swedish part is actually from my mom's side of the family. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. Anyway, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy, and stay tuned to my next ancestry story.